I'll monitor it on this back end
Okay.
as well.
All right. Cool.
Trying to get these stats up for these.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Lexington Catholic High School, Joseph K. Ford Stadium here in Lexington, as Lexington Catholic takes on Boyle County. It's a big rivalry, Coach. Boyle County leads the rivalry 18-11, so it's been Boyle County lately, but Lexington Catholic trying to turn the tide tonight.
Yeah, and Gary Ball, it's good to see you. Good back with you, and a beautiful night again for football. We're hoping for a good game. I think both teams are strong in a lot of different areas. It should be fun.
It should be an outstanding game. Sage Dawson is kind of the straw that stirs the drink for Boyle County. He does it passing and running, Coach, and he's an outstanding quarterback and really a long line of great quarterbacks at Boyle.
They've had a lot of great quarterbacks and a lot of great running backs. You know, it's amazing that program and the Danville program, both in the same town and the same area, have been so good over the years.
And they got Avery Boldner. He's outstanding with 7 touchdowns. And Montavian Quisenberry does it receiving and with the rushing. He's got a total of 10 touchdowns. And you look at Boyle County's defense, they got the young man that's been playing a lot of football, Boyle, Tommy Ziesmer.
Yeah, that's one of the many guys I want to look at tonight, especially the linebackers in the secondary against Catholic.
And now let's talk about Catholic. We have talked about them all. Jackson Wasick leads 4A with 18 touchdown passes, Coach. And the Boyle County folks talked about it in the paper. They said he's not a very big kid, but he gets rid of the football.
Yeah, we interviewed him in one of the games that we did, and I'll tell you what, that kid is tougher than nails.
Walker Hall is the running back, and that's a new dimension for Catholic they have this year.
Walker Hall is someone that has really helped them to have that kind of power, especially down close to the goal line in the red zone. That guy can carry the rock.
The only reason these two teams are coming into this game undefeated, Lexington Catholic 5-1, they lost by 1 point. There you see it. They lost 7-6 to Cuff Cat back on September 2nd.
And I tell you what a game that was. That was one of those all-out wars all the way through. Actually, at halftime today, I have a rule, and it's going to involve a score like 7-6.
That was unbelievable. But Walker Hall, let's put an asterisk by that September 2nd game there. Walker Hall did not play.
No, he didn't play in that game, and that's the kind of guy you need for those tough yardage.
PRP, they defeated 42-19. Last week, they defeated Tate's Creek by a score 2 weeks ago, 41-0. Coach, their defense really came to life.
Right, and again, the liveliness of this rivalry is it's par none. I mean, it's amazing. Both teams. I talked to some people before the game, and we were talking about the fact that Catholic has been on fall break, and so those kids, they've had a lot to think about this week, and I think they've thought a lot about the Rebels.
And Boyle County undefeated in the season. We're going to get their schedule up. They played a tough schedule this year, Boyle County. They played, look at that, they opened up with Madison, Indiana. They defeated a good Bryan Station team. Our Bryan Station team's coming on, Coach.
They're coming on. They had a rough time at the very beginning, but I think they got their stuff together now.
The games that made believers out of me is Henderson County, Boyle beat them 31-17, and then Bowling Green, they defeated 35-21. Those are two good teams.
Yeah, those are two good teams. And then that next game against North Hardin, scoring 65 points against North Hardin, that's hard to do. They're not at a par with some of the other schools, but they always play good defense.
Those are good graphics. Those were gathered by King of Stream, William Moorfield. Excellent. And that takes us to this game, Boyle County and Catholic. We'll step out. We'll come back, take a look at the starting lineups on the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week, presented by UK Sports Medicine.
Prep Spin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Hallway Feeds. Atkinson Sims and Commode PLLC. Axia Women's Health, Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Jimmy's Kentucky Roadshow. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI. New South Professional Wrestling. Rafferty's. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics. Hello Garage of Central Kentucky. And by the Scholastic Ball Report, celebrating 20 years on TV.
Back to Lexington Catholic. Just, as you said, Coach, earlier, just a beautiful night for football. We've had 8 straight weeks. Friday night have been great for football. 8 straight weeks. I probably just jinxed us with the ninth week.
I hope not, man. I love this. It's cool. The temperature is great. These teams are in shape now. There shouldn't be much cramping, if any, going on. Oh, just a great night.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Boyle County, the Rebels. Sam Wade is the center, number 52. There's a record is 6-0. Their RPI, the number 1 in 4A. Catholic is number 3, just behind Corbin. And, Coach, why is that important? RPI.
I don't know.
They have home field advantage.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I thought it was just another one of those stats.
No, they give them home field advantage, so that is really important. And the left guard is Noah Clem, 6-foot senior, 240-pounder. Colt Kelly is the right guard. He is 6 foot, 240, a freshman. They got a freshman and a sophomore starting. Right tackle, Houston Bird, a 6 foot, 270 senior, number 74. And 65, Cooper Brummett, 6'5", 250 senior. In the backfield, the ex-receiver, Will Alexander, 6 foot senior. Christian McGlone, 5'11 senior. Backfield, Avery Boldner, 6 foot junior, 180-pounder, number 10. Number 9 is Montavian Quisenberry, 5'8 sophomore. And Keenan Stewart, 6 foot junior. Sage Dawson, number 2, is your quarterback, 6 foot, 160-pound junior. That's the offense for Boyle County.
Well, they're getting ready to flip the coin here. Let's see who's gonna play defense and who's gonna play offense. So Catholic won. They declined.
So I gave the right one, didn't I? You got to give the – yep.
I'll do the Catholic defense then. How's that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Lexington Catholic defense at nose guard, Wyatt Minyard. He's 5'11 senior. We have Bennett Williams at one defensive end. He's 6'3", 195. At the other side, we have Cannon Mackley, the 6 foot, 220-pound junior. Outside linebacker, Blake Foster. He's number 9 on the program, 6'1", senior. Middle linebacker, Spencer Bennington. He's 6'3", senior. And then inside linebacker, Hayden Daugher, 6'3", 220-pound senior. He's going to have an important job tonight. Max DeGraff, of course, playing the Rover. He's 5'10", senior, does everything. At the left cornerback, Max Bertrand. He's 5'10", 165-pound senior. Sam Clements at free safety, 6 foot, 165-pound junior. Matthew Kern, 6'2", sophomore. He's 180 pounds. And at right corner, we have John Williamson. He's 6'1", 175-pound senior.
So Coach has set the defense for Lexington Catholic, and we have the offense for Boyle County. And Boyle County will receive the ball. Of course, Max DeGraff does all the kicking for Lex Cath. And Boyle County has Montavian Quisenberry. He was just offered just this week, a couple of days ago, by Louisville.
That's pretty incredible. In fact, okay, there's a story involved with Louisville too, because their head coach is basically been told he's going to be fired if they don't win Saturday.
So he's out of a job then.
Yeah. Well, if they say you're going to be fired if you don't win, and you win,
yeah,
then you're still going to hear the same thing for the next week, I would think.
Yeah,
so
I don't know why you want to stay.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to pay him some money if he leaves, but they want Braum. Let's face it, that's who the people there want.
Yeah, Braum will be a great coach. He's the head coach at Purdue, and he's a former Louisville quarterback, so I think Jeff Braum will be outstanding. I remember doing Jeff Braum when he played quarterback at Trinity. That's how old I am.
Yeah, you're not old, Gary. You're just experienced.
So Max DeGraff tees it up at the 40, and back deep is Montavian Quisenberry. He's number 9. He's a very dangerous return man, Coach.
Well, Max DeGraff has been known to kick it deep into the end zone every time. I don't think there's much of a breeze tonight. I don't see much.
Doesn't appear to be. There is a good crowd here. Look at that crowd for Boyle County. Man, they brought a lot of people. Yeah. Everybody in Danville's over here.
Well, half of Danville's over there, and the other half's watching prep spin, hopefully.
Yep. Well, it is the prep spin game of the week. Catholic and Boyle County. There's DeGraff teeing it up. And Catholic in their blue with the white helmets, LC on the helmet, and a stripe. And DeGraff is set to kick it off, and we're just about set to get underway. We thank all of our sponsors here on the network. DeGraff waiting for the signal. And here's the kick, and he kicks. It's going to be deep in the end zone, and Quisenberry is going to touch it back, and it's going to be a touchback.
Bring it out to the 20, and that's what McGrath does best when he's a kicker. He pounds that ball in the end zone unless he doesn't want to.
I wonder how many touchbacks he's had this year.
He probably would say to you that the only time he doesn't have a touchback is when the coach tells him to kick it short.
Got a lot of things coming up on the broadcast at halftime. Coach Ben will give you his UFOs and the rule. He's been doing the rules this year. And after the game, we have our UK Sports Medicine Healthcare Player of the Game. All those things coming up on the network.
That's always a lot of fun and sometimes a little difficult to pick. So
Avery Boldner is in the backfield with the quarterback Sage Dawson. Dawson now sends Stewart and gives back inside Quisenberry. Hit after it gets a couple of yards. And I think Catholic's got the ball. They do.
I think so, too. Yeah, number 13, Bennington. Spencer Bennington picked it up.
They roll him down. They roll him down. He's down by contact.
Go back and look at it.
Quisenberry has Dahlhargis, and Aaron Rose is going to try to get us another look at that.
It didn't play. He didn't take it. Sorry.
Sage Dawson now. Stone to his gives now.
Nice play.
Quisenberry to the 30, and he's got the first down to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, that was a really good play off tackle. And
Kern came up.
Kern made the tackle. Yeah, inside handoff. Turned upfield nicely.
So Boyle has it 1st and 10, 31-yard line. Just underway here at Catholic. And there's Justin Haddix over there at about the 21-yard line, calling the plays. Sage Dawson keeps it, 30, fumbles the football. We'll see who comes up with it, and let's see what they do. Catholic says they have the ball. The official right there, and let's see who got on. And that's twice Boyle has dropped the ball, and big number 74, that's a Bird, came up with the ball.
Yeah, Big Bird came up with the ball for sure. Nice hit. That was a really good hit. I couldn't see who made that contact, but excellent hit to knock that ball loose.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5 at the 36. just underway here at Catholic and Boyle County and Lexington Catholic, two of the top teams in 4A. Boyle is number 1 and Catholic is number 3, but I think Catholic should be number 2. And to give back inside, and Boldner up to the 40-yard line, close to the first down, about a half a yard short, and making the stop, Cannon Mackley.
Cannon Mackley and Bennington held on at the end, too.
They gave him the first down, Coach. I believe. I know. There's.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, I guess they're moving it down. Yeah, now they are. A lot of delay there. The chain gang didn't want to move, and then the ref said, "Come on, go down here."
Yeah, boy, they're waiting for him to tell them, and he just didn't tell them. That's his job, to single him.
He's got one job, or two jobs. Here's Dawson to the right, 40 and 45, tripped up. Good play there, and that's Dahlhair wearing that soft, cast on the right hand because he broke his thumb, and he's got that padded, so he made the tackle.
Yeah, and he's not worried about that kind of pain.
He's not.
No, he wants to play football. Again, this is an interesting. You were correct about the quarterback wanting to run the football. He just is running right and left both sides.
Sage Dawson gives back inside to Bodner, and he's tackled. Good play there, and that's turned in by Blake Foster.
Yeah, that was a really nice play. Foster did a good job. Also, number 5, Gary, you have that?
Yeah, Foster made the play, and number 5 was there, but Clements, but Foster made that play all the way. 3rd down and 6. Big 3rd down here early in this ball game.
And those 2 fumbles that they didn't get would have changed. That would have made in this beginning of this game.
And, well, they ruled the 1 down by contact. But the second fumble, Boyle jumped back on it, giving Quisenberry. He's in the open, the 40, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Boyle County, Quisenberry.
Really nice job. A lot of speed on that play. Excellent job.
So Quisenberry with a touchdown. That is his 11th touchdown of the season.
Yeah, really good job on blocking. Number 62 for Boyle County pulled. The guard pulled and kicked out on the edge man, the contained man. Noah Clem with the block.
Yeah, Noah
and that's
Clem.
what sprang it.
He's a senior coach. They started a sophomore and a freshman on the line. 6-0. Didn't take Boyle County long.
No.
And here's a place them down. They kick up, and it is Andrews, and it's good.
Almost blocked.
7-0 Boyle County on a Quisenberry touchdown run, his 11th of the season, and the Rebels lead 7-0 here in the first quarter. We'll be back on the Minky Beef Jerky UK Sports Medicine Game of the Week.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get
back. Lexington Catholic's offense will be out there now. The center will be Dane Young, Wyatt Minyard, Robert Hall, Thomas Gerke, the right tackle. Left side we have Joe Schlarman, Tanner Pedroshi, and we'll wait to get this kick. And it's coming from Andrews, and the kick is up. And let's see who's back, and it's going to be, and returning the ball up to the 20-yard line. See, that's 34, Coach, for Catholic.
34 for Catholic is Mooring, Max Mooring.
Max Mooring. I don't know why they didn't have Clements back.
I don't know. He's usually back. Clemens is usually back.
Yeah.
there.
Hunter Foster's a receiver with Sam Clements. Jackson Wasick is your quarterback. Walker Hall, your running back, and the state's leading receiver, Max DeGraff. He's touched the ball 26 times. 12 of them been for touchdowns.
Wow, that's a heck of a record right there.
And we'll check the Boyle defense after this play. Wasick out of the gun. Gets inside to Walker Hall. Bounces outside, and he is going to be tripped up. And couldn't break the ankle tackle by Quisenberry.
Quisenberry playing defense too. Boyle County's defense, the Rebels defense. We have Sizemore at one tackle, and Austin Gorley at the other tackle.
Tommy Ziesmer.
And Gorley at the other tackle. Defensive ends are Cooper Burnett and Jace Crow. Offense, we'll do the rest later.
2nd down and 6 for Wasick. And we're going to have a penalty marker down.
We have movement. Yeah, 5-yard penalty against Catholic. Outside linebacker, Brock Driver. Middle linebacker, Dalton Stone. Inside linebacker, Gage Feltner. In the secondary, right side corner, Sage Dawson. Strong safety, Avery Bodner. Montavian Quisenberry playing the free safety, and Will Alexander is at the left corner.
So that penalty took them back, and now Catholic will have a 2nd and 11, Coach, and that's not good behind the chains, you know?
Not starting out that way, no.
So let's see what Wasick does. Moving along the defensive line. Takes a snap, rolls right, looking to throw. Throws it, and it's caught by Clements. And he's up to the 31-yard line.
Good job of running after
stopped there by Bodner.
Good job of running after the catch there. Nice job of breaking the tackle. Again, good protection outside. Wasick does a nice job of floating out there and making that throw.
Took it up to the 31-yard line.
It was a good game.
And it's 3rd down and about 5 for Catholic. Their first offensive series. Didn't take Boyle long to score, did it? 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, had a couple loose balls, but still, that was a really good job. Quisenberry's just outstanding runner.
Yep. So 3rd down, and they got it at the 26-yard line. Wasick. DeGraff now lines up to the right. Wasick keeps it, and he's going to be smothered in.
Yeah, you're not going to move those guys out for a delayed draw like that. They're going to have to hit those gaps quickly. I don't think any kind of delayed or slow movement is not going to help.
Tommy Ziesmer and Brock Driver got Wasick, and now they want to punt the football.
You're going to have to punt the ball, and they've had a few problems with the center snap this year, mostly on field goals and extra points, but we'll see.
So here comes a punt from Max DeGraff. Quisenberry's a deep man to return for. You got to watch him. He's already got a long touchdown run this game on the opening series. High snap. That's what you were talking about, Coach. DeGraff gets it off, and kick is high. Coming down, takes a Catholic roll down inside the 45. Still rolling to the 40-yard line, 39. 38, and that's where they have it, right at the 38-yard line. I tell you what, Boyle County caught a big break in that first series. They fumbled twice, and they got them both back.
Yes, they did. They had a real big break in that first series, and that stuff doesn't happen very often because that kind of field position will really hurt you bad. So 6
minutes to go in the first quarter here at Lexington Catholic, where the Rebels lead the Knights 7-0, and the Knights offense is trying to get going here, and Boyle stopped them on that first drive. Dawson gets a snap, rolls right, and he's going to step up and run it. It's going to be hit, and Dahlhair got him, and someone else came up too. That was Bennington, I believe.
Yeah, Dahlhair and Bennington double teamed on him. A nice little tackle, but again, he is not interested in throwing the ball. I mean, he's looking downfield, but I think he's thinking run first.
We got about 7 yards on that run. So 2nd and about 3 at the 45-yard line. Sage Dawson, a dual threat for Boyle County. 2nd down, gives inside to Bodner to midfield, and he's got the first down to the 49-yard line. Kern came up to stop him.
Yeah, very, very secure tackle. Kern does that all the time. He's well-versed in tackling. Excellent job of locking up the runner.
So 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Dawson, he has Avery Bodner to his left, 6 foot at 180 junior. Triple receiver, gives to Bodner. He dances in the line, waits for a block and pulled down, and it's going to be tackled at the 43-yard line.
Again, nice block by the pulling guard, Gary. Nice job. Pulling guard pulls number 65 and kicks out the end, and that
Cannon Mackley
that breaks
helped out on that play. 2nd and 3. Dawson gives it inside Quisenberry. Runs right, and it's going to be knocked down at the 35-yard line.
Can you run that back? I would like to take a look at this formation. They have into the boundary. They have all the power into the boundary, and they run that way. And there's just look at that. There's 4 blockers out there outside the tackle. Well, yeah, he's going to gain yardage. They only have 2 defenders out there. What they have to do is squeeze that linebacker over. The person to make that play would have been number 10 for Catholic.
So it's first down at the 35. Dawson fakes, passes out, completes it to Quisenberry, and he breaks a tackle and then finally knocked down. Let's see where they mark him at the 25-yard line.
That was all Quisenberry on that one. He had eyes in the back of his head. Watch this. I cannot believe this. He catches this ball. There's a guy coming up behind him, and he ducks him. Look. He ducks under
Clements.
He's got a camera in the back of his helmet.
He's been offered by University of Louisville. Zaismer is going to Kentucky. A lot of college players on these teams. Dawson rolls to the right, throws it deep downfield, and it's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown. The ball looked like it was going to be picked off, and it's caught by Jackie Tarter, senior.
Just a little too much height, Gary. Too much height. He goes up over top. Just jumps over top of the Catholic player.
So Tarter with the touchdown. So Sage Dawson has a touchdown pass. Quisenberry has a run. Now Tarter has a catch. And 3:23 to go in the first. And Catholics dug themselves a hole.
They've dug themselves in a big hole. Absolutely.
And to kick the Cole Andrews, 5'10", 205 sophomore. They had Jackson Smith. He's at Kentucky. Here's a kick by Andrews. It's up, and it's through. 14-0 Rebels, 3:23 in the first. We'll be back at Lexington Catholic on the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week, presented by UK Sports Medicine.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by U.S. News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Off, and it's going to be back deep, and I think that's Max Mooring at the 10, comes on the near side and returns it up to the 13-yard line.
Looked almost like a face mask there. Gary, a little shout out here. I have some people watching in San Antonio, Texas. First of all, Emery Meehan, my grandson, he's watching, and Ben Meehan and Lily, his wife, and the two girls in the family, Layla and Kaya. Hello, Layla and Kaya.
Everybody's watching that. What'd you say, Texas?
San Antonio.
14-0 here, and Boyle County's look like number one in the state, haven't they?
They look like number one, and Catholic dug themselves in a hole. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to get out of it.
Wasik fakes inside, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, knocked backwards. in there to get him one of the Catholic linemen, a backup player,
Well,
Gorley.
Samuel Wade, number 56, the linebacker, 155-pound sophomore, stepped up there and just plugged the hole. There wasn't a hat on him. Nobody blocked him. And he just stepped up there and said, okay, you're not coming this way.
I believe that's 56 is Tommy Ziesmer. He's wearing 56.
Ziesmer's wearing 56.
Yeah, that's
tonight.
what Steve Bertram told me, the
Okay.
radio
All right,
play-by-play.
my fault, man.
We're late in the first quarter, but Catholic needs to get going. They haven't gotten any offense at all. You got to watch the graph. Walker Hall goes in motion, and they fire left side, and that's going to be
Put it away.
with the catch. And let's see who caught that. Looks like it was Hunter Foster. It was Hunter Foster.
Yeah, nice job, Hunter Foster, on that. But the quick release by Wasik made that. Did you catch it, rip it, throw it out? Nice spiral out there. Good block downfield, too. Nice block downfield.
I think that's a first down, isn't it?
It should be. Yeah, they moved the chains.
First down and 10. So good play by Catholic. Let's look at the early stats. Wasik is 2 for 2, 15 yards. And Clements 1 catch. And that Hunter Foster has 1 catch for 11 yards. Wasik wants somebody to move. He's got Walker Hall in the backfield. And Wasik sends DeGraff in motion. Gets inside Walker Hall, running hard, but he hits a wall, and he hits that Boyle County Rebel wall.
He did, but I tell you what, he's not backing down. He runs up in there hard. Sooner or later, that'll wear you down for sure.
Yeah. 2:07 to go in the first quarter. Pick up about 2, maybe 3. So second down and 8, maybe 7 for Catholic. They got the football at the 27-yard line.
Another guy I'm watching on Boyle County, Noah Clem, Gary, he is one heck of a good defensive lineman. Big kid, 230 pounds, and he is tough.
They got a 3-man front, this Boyle County, and they have 4 linebackers right up there, too. Boldner shifts to the left side, and there's Wasik throwing it left. It's going to be off the fingertips of Foster, and that was close to interference. Let's see if we get a flag. I don't think we're going to get a flag.
No, he was running with them all the way. There's no such thing as face guarding anymore.
Let's see if they were shoving. No.
He had his jersey, but, boy, he came up with that right hand right at the end and just knocked that ball out of there.
So it brings up third down and 7. I like it, though. On second down, they went for it, didn't they, Coach?
I like that, too. I think they need to – they have to back these guys off a little bit.
Yeah, they look like they got about 9 guys up in the box now.
Yeah.
Now 8 guys. Third down.
Playing press man on the outsides.
Wasik sends the graph over to the left. Twins to the right. Back in the pocket. And he's going to throw. Oh, it's in the hands and out. And that probably, Foster probably would have had a first down if they caught the ball.
Right, he would have. Yeah, look at that. Nice throw, too. He just started running before he caught it. That's tough. Now, we're seeing 4th and 8 on the 27, so phew, they got a punt here, and they've been having trouble, like we said, on their snaps. That's a tough situation.
4th down for Catholic, and they'll punt the ball. Last time they punted, they had a real high snap, almost over the head of DeGraff.
They have got to get an offense going here sooner or later.
Here's DeGraff, waiting for the snap. Another high snap. He gets it, gets a punt off. And it goes down into Boyle territory to the 40-yard line, rolls down to the 37, and that's where they're going to have the ball, pretty much where they had it to start their last drive.
Yep. They're having trouble with that snap, and Boyle County's going to start feasting on that here in a little bit. They're going to put 9 or 10 men up there and rush to block that punt and could get a piece of it. The Graf likes to sprint to his right to kick, so that helps a little bit, so you don't have to block everybody, just partially.
So they got it to the 37-yard line. Boyle County leads by 2 touchdowns. And, Coach, what can Catholic do to get back in this ball game?
Play defense.
Yeah, it's only the first quarter.
Yeah,
so.
they're going to play defense. They've got to stop them and force a punt or get a turnover here.
Trip receivers to the left. Sage Dawson takes a snap, and he said as it releases it, and it's going downfield, and it's going to be caught, and it's caught in the young man's down. I believe that's going to be Quisenberry.
Yeah, he got hit on both sides. He got squeezed. Good tackle on the quarterback. Yeah, he caught it, no question.
Boyle County looking impressive here in this first quarter. 56 seconds to go.
They really hurt him on that pass. That's one way to get the field position like that. Just an excellent thrower, an excellent catch over in traffic.
Sage Dawson inside down to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, it was hard to tell, but it looked like somebody got a hold of his foot. Number 5, maybe?
Brock Driver was the ball carrier. First time he's carried the ball tonight. 2nd and 4. Dawson gets inside and
Nice
hit
job.
and dropped his Bodner, and that was Dahlhair who came in there.
That was a nice job. Now they used the slot back as a power lead on that one to try to get to the linebacker, the slot back on the left side.
That's the end of the first quarter, and Coach, we got some business to take care of.
Right. We're a little press here for our friends at Kentucky Sports Medicine. With Kentucky's largest group of sports medicine fellowship-trained physicians, UK Sports Medicine provides a multidisciplinary team to ensure student-athletes receive the best possible care. UK Sports Medicine offers a walk-in clinic at their Turfland location for acute sports injuries, Monday through Friday from 7 to 8 a.m. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call UK Sports Medicine at 859-218-3131. That's 859-218-3131. UK Sports Medicine. Trust in advanced medicine. We get you back in the game.
So second quarter action starting back here at Catholic, and Boyle County leads 14-0. They scored on a nice run by Quisenberry of about 50 yards. Then they scored on a pass that should have been knocked down by Catholic, and then the big guy Tarter came up with the catch. He's 6'4".
Now they're in pretty bad field position here. So,
and they got 3rd down. If they could break something big here, they could get right back in this game. Let's see where the graph is.
they're on defense.
Okay. The grab's in and sometimes on defense. Sage Dawson, right side. He's hit and
nice
slammed
job.
down. That's a great play turned in by, who was that, Coach? Who was that missile came in there?
It was a missile. That's a good way of putting it. Watch this.
Oh,
Bam!
that was number 9, Coach, and that's Blake Foster. Man, he was fired out of a cannon.
He was. That was an awesome tackle, too. And they tried that stack offensive look where they change and try to get you confused, but it didn't work.
Now it's 4th down and 7. A big 4th down for Boyle County. Let's see if Catholic can stop them here and maybe get something going offensively.
You're right. This is a big 4th down.
Big 6'4" Tartar split down to the right side. You got to watch him. Dawson back to pass, fires it up in the air, and Tartar catches it at the 5, and he's going to be knocked down about the 2-yard line.
He was wide open. There was nobody near him. Can't see with that picture, but there was just a busted defense on that one for sure. Man, I tell you what, that's trouble now.
Sage Dawson gives Bodner
Nice
hit.
tackle.
The good play by Catholic's defense, and that was turned in by 14, Coach.
Yeah, I don't have a 14.
I think some guys might be wearing a couple of different numbers tonight. I don't know.
I do too. I can't find 14 in any of my charts, so.
2nd down and a yard to go. at the 1 yard line. Shifting, Dawson gives a Bodner, and he slams in for the touchdown.
Yeah, went underneath there on some pretty good blocking. Number 58 for Boyle County kind of let him in the hole, and that's Austin Gorley.
So Boyle County now leads 20-0.
You see the shift to the unbalanced line? That's something that Catholic may not have seen on film before. They shifted to an unbalanced line and then popped that ball in there.
Catholic's got their work cut out for them, Coach.
They do. They've got to get a couple big plays on offense. Just get a shock play downfield and get a quick score that might get him back in it.
Cole Andrews in for the extra point, and it's blocked. Nice block. And it's 14, Coach. I think, who is that, Pedroshi?
That's the 14 is the one we said we didn't have.
Pedroci's out this week.
Pedroshi's out this week, so who's 14? We don't have 14, do we?
I'll find out.
Okay. So anyway, it's 20-0 Boyle, 10:22 in the first half. Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week, presented by UK Sports Medicine.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Same.
Welcome back. Lexington Catholic has dug themselves into a deep hole at 20-0. Boyle County is showing itself to be what everybody expected, a number one team in the state in their class, and probably could compete with just about any class, Gary.
Yeah, we'll find out in a couple of weeks, won't we?
Yep.
When they play Douglas at Boyle County, we'll have that game here on Prep Spin. 20-0 here, Boyle County.
And we'll do our best to find out who these numbers are for you.
Boyne up to the 20, 25, and a nice return. That's the best return tonight by Max Morin.
It was, and he dragged a couple players with him. Nice job.
Return at about 20-some yards.
Good job. He was hit right there by, what's that, 29 Stone, and dragged him. Dalton Stone, senior.
.26-yard line. Catholic trying to get it going offensively. They've been stymied by this Rebel defense. Here's Wasick. Toss out to Hall. He's hit and ran out of that's Stone who got him, and also Driver.
I was watching Driver on this play. Driver may be a athlete for the next level. Watch how quick he adjusts his rush. He penetrates 3 yards, adjusts his rush to make the tackle on the outside. Pretty impressive kid. Driver is 6'1", 210-pound sophomore, Gary.
Second down and 13 for Catholic. We haven't seen the Wasick to DeGraff connection tonight. In the other games we saw that quite often, didn't we?
Yeah, we saw it early and often too.
Wasick sends Clements in motion, fakes to him, steps up, and he eludes the pressure and dives down to the 30-yard line. He saw Driver coming.
14's Justice
Wurtzler.
Okay, 14 is Justice Wurtzler.
Yeah, he's a backup quarterback playing defense. 9 minutes to go in the first half, and Boyle County leads 20-0. Third down and 7 for the Knights at the 29-yard line.
Oh, boy, this is a first down is very important. With the way they're snapping the ball, and they've got to get something here.
Wasick takes a snap, back in the pocket, throws it out to Hall. He's running hard, got the first down, still running, and he's down the sideline, steps out. Let's see where they mark him out. I think he was out up about the 46-yard line. Yeah, but that's a good job of Walker Hall.
It was a crucial first down for the Knights right there. Nice catch on a little screen, outside. Nice job. The sideline made the tackle on that one.
That's right. If it wasn't for the sideline, he's
They have got to give him the ball.
46.
Get him the ball.
First down and 10 for the Knights, trying to score their first score in this ball game. Fake to Wasik. Somebody might have grabbed his mask, and he's hit from behind.
He was down.
He should have been down, but he might have been shaken up a little bit.
Well, he hit his knees pretty hard. He came down hard on his knees, which probably jarred his back a little bit. But that was an excellent job, too, of running the ball.
Hang on.
Yeah, he was down for sure.
Yeah, just like Boyle County on the opening series, they were down.
Right.
Somebody almost
Down
grabbed his mask there.
Yeah.
Second down.
Getting some yardage, Gary. That's good. This is what they need. They've got to get a score here before halftime.
Yeah, 7:53 to go in this first half. Boyle County's already scored 3 touchdowns. They missed their last extra point. It was blocked by Wertzler. DeGraff goes in motion. It's a quick pass to him. DeGraff on the right side makes the catch and then out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. And that's going to be a first down. That's a good job by DeGraff to know where that marker is. He knew exactly where the first down marker was.
He knew exactly where it was.
Line to gain, and it's first down and 10 at the 44-yard line. And Boyle County getting upset because, they don't want somebody to move the ball on them like this.
No, they don't like it. They don't like it at all.
DeGraff and Walker all split to the right. Clements and Foster to the left. Wasik. Long count. Sends Hall in motion. Fakes to him. Back to pass. And he steps out of it. Runs in. He looked like he was grabbed by the helmet or the side of the helmet or something.
Yeah, it might have been on the shoulder pads from the side there. I don't know. Let's take a look at it.
Slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And it could have been targeted.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a high school play, too, in the targeting.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
That was close to it.
It was almost a horse collar, too, but he fell forward. But he did grab the back of the shoulder pads.
Wasik gets 4 for 6 passing to Hall, Foster, Clements, and DeGraff. Second down, 4, 6:45 to go in the first half. Catholic on the march. And there's a penalty flag down. And what did the line judge call? Delay of game.
My goodness. Those are the little mistakes that you don't need to make. They're moving the ball fine. They had momentum going. The Knights have got to get this cleaned up. But honestly, they have a nice offensive look right here now.
Yeah.
They're
a rhythm. They found a
got
rhythm.
a rhythm, exactly, and you got to stay with that.
Second down and 9. That 5-yard penalty really hurt them a little bit because they had second and a manageable 3-4 yards, and now they're back to second and 9.
Yeah, they're comfortable making 5 yards on their running plays right now.
Hall and DeGraff are to the right. Hall comes in motion, fakes to him, throws, and it's caught. Nice catch, and it's going to be a first down, and that's going to be caught and hauled in by Sam Clements.
Yeah, that's vintage Wasik. Watch him. He makes a good fake, locks on. He knew exactly where the receiver was going to be and zipped it in there.
Got to the 32-yard line. First down. That's first and 10 at the 32 for Catholic. DeGraff and Clements go to the top. Foster is to the near side. You got Perry in there. This Wasik
nice move.
Running and back inside the 20 to the 22-yard line. I tell you, Jackson Wasik is all of a sudden showing his Deshaun Watson feet tonight.
He really is. He's quick anyway, and he's hard to, he's small, but he's really powerful, really strong runner. Hey, Foster.
Best running we've seen from him all year.
Yeah. They've got Foster one-on-one out here on the side now. I don't think I'd want to. I don't want to test Dawson maybe over there, but on this side over here, they've got Foster one-on-one.
Here's Walker Hall, stiff arms a man, and then barrels into a man, takes it down to the 5th. Walker Hall is a man among a mission. He's just saying, get out of my way, take my pad if you will. Look at this. Watch this, Coach.
That was a stiff arm. He says, get away from
Oh,
me.
my goodness.
Man.
What
I
a
tell
tough
you
young
what.
man. And he's chiseled, too.
He is.
At 210 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Catholic trying to score with 5:12 to go. First half, Boyle leads 20-0. Give inside Hall. Barrels down and twists it around and
Yeah, that was,
Driver.
Yeah, driver for sure.
Brock Driver.
And Briley Burris, too. He twisted him a little bit. A freshman in there.
I tell you, Boyle's got some great underclassmen.
They do.
Boyle County Rebels, back-to-back state champs.
Happy birthday to Steve Tressler's wife, Leslie.
Happy birthday to Steve Tressler's wife, Leslie. Rolling to the right. Wasik coming back left. Gets a block. Cuts it back inside. And knocked down.
Lindsay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was Lindsay, not Leslie.
Lindsay.
I dropped the ball now.
Yeah. That's a King of Stream error right there.
Gosh, William.
Yeah.
I knew that. I knew that.
Third down and 7.
Gary, they got to get the ball to Walker Hall down here.
Yeah, they got to get they got to get it in the end zone, Coach. Field goal does them no good. They're down by 3 touchdowns.
No.
Field goal does them 0 good.
Yeah,
If
just
they,
under
I guess
4
they'd be
minutes.
happy to have 3 on the board, but that doesn't do them any good. Wasik sends Hall in motion, back to pass, and it's going to be a low catch made by Hunter Foster at the 9-yard line.
I like the matchup over there with Foster. Trying to get him inside. See, that safety's favoring the other side of the field.
Well, he could have gone to Clements on the far side, too. He was open.
Yeah.
There's Corbin Perry down there. He's in for Tanner Perdoshi. So it's going to be 4th and 3. They need to get down to the about the 6-yard line for first down. Walker Hall is to the right of Wasik. 4th down, 3:07 to go in the first half. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout with 3:06 to go first half. Boyle County 20, Lexington Catholic nothing. On the Minky Beach Turkey Game of the Week, presented by UK Sports Medicine.
MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the
Here comes Catholic, 4th down. In a must-scoring situation, Wasik gets inside the hall, rows right. He's got Clements. He finds him, and he gets a first down. Second, third effort, and he's tackled at the 2. What an effort by Clements. I tell you what, he will not be denied, Coach.
That was an excellent effort. Excellent effort. He knows he has the first down right there, but he says, I'm getting in the end zone. Bam! Nice try tackle there.
Put his head down and slammed in on him. I tell you what, that was just a great effort.
It was a great effort. Sage Dawson in there trying to make the tackle. Boy.
And now, Coach, you get down to Walker Hall territory.
Yeah.
At the 1st and goal at the 2-yard line, they got the first down. Now this is just feed the ball to 24. Keep feeding him.
Yeah, give the ball
He's
to Godzilla.
so strong. Who?
Godzilla.
King Kong. Hall to the right. Wasik takes a snap. keeps him himself, gets it down the 1 yard. He stuck it in the belly of Hall, then he pulled it back.
He ran a little quarterback counter there, trying to come off the play. But again, when you're down that close, quarterback sneak with Walker Hall pushing you, or run Walker Hall.
I'd give it to 24.
Squeeze your lineman in there, gap block it if you have to, and just pound it.
I mean, this would be a close game at 20-7. They're only down by a couple of scores. Second down and goal at the 1 yard line. Give to Hall. Nice. Hit Tommy Ziesmer. Cranks him down at the 4 yard line.
Yeah, he's all that and more. I'll tell you what, he's really special.
And Gorley too, Austin Gorley.
See, I'm a spread offense guy, but honestly, this is time to walk that quarterback under center, walk him under center, and power the ball in. Doing it from a 5 yard shotgun, giving that the defense time to read.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Take a lot of time. Catholic says 3 timeouts on the board, but I think they called one, didn't they?
They called one timeout.
They have
so
2
they have
left.
2, yeah.
And it's a minute 6 to go. Third down here in the first half. 3rd and 4. I like a play action here, don't you, Coach? Fake to the line, rolling to the right, and he cuts it back,
nice
and
cut.
He gets in. Touchdown. Nice job of Wasik. He fooled everybody, even Boyle County.
He said, I'll tell you what, that's tricky. That's magic right there. Watch this little move. He goes out, he goes in, he goes out, he goes in again. Man.
So it's 20-6.
I haven't seen anything like that since the mosquitoes in the backyard.
And they were.
Oh, the confetti sponsored by Kentucky Nez, by the way. They're one of our sponsors.
Kentucky Nez sponsoring all that confetti. We thank all of our sponsors tonight.
Gerke's dad.
Here's the kick by DeGraff, and it's up, and it's true. 20-7, Coach. 53 seconds, and Catholic getting back in. They get the ball to start the second half. Boyle 20, Catholic 7 on the Minky Beef Jerky. Game of the week presented by UK Sports Medicine.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Jackson Wasik, 7 of 9. You got the touchdown run there. And here's a DeGraff kick, and he's going to kick it in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Quisenberry cannot return that. He's wanted to get those balls in the end zone. He's wanted to return it every time.
Well,
that's a touchback.
Quisenberry looks surprised when the referee blows the whistle. I mean, come on, buddy. You're standing back there on the Lexington Catholic emblem.
I know you can't return the ball when it's in the end zone.
Gary's 53 seconds. The Knights cannot afford a mistake here.
No. They'd love to get an interception or a fumble. Remember the opening drive, folks, if you've been watching, Boyle had 2 fumbles. They recovered both of them. Except the first one, they said it was down by contact.
Oh, yeah.
Dawson flares it over to Quisenberry, cuts it back. There's Dahlhair, and he greets
nice
him.
Job,
and then the inside man nails him. Is that Gerke?
Yeah, Gerke finished him off, but
30 seconds to go in the first half, 20-7.
Robert Hall in on that.
Yeah, Robert Hall.
Yeah, big man.
Trying to give Gerke credit. He's not even in there.
No, Robert Hall did the work.
Yep. He carried the hat, didn't he? Sage Dawson.
There he is. Got him.
Takes the
had him
snap.
pinned, Gary.
comes in. He is going to be tackled by Bennington. And from behind, and that is going to be Bennett Williams.
Bennett Williams snuck up on him from behind, missed him a first time, and
that does it. That's halftime.
And Kern got 2.
And at halftime, it's Boyle 20, Catholic 7. We'll come back. Coach Ben will give you his UFOs and his official ruling. And it's halftime of the game with Lexington Catholic. Boyle County leads 20-7. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan, Aaron Rose, and the King of Stream. We'll be back on the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week, presented by UK Sports Medicine.
Before cheering on the Cats at Rep, we always make sure to stop at Clark's Main Street Market for all the essentials. Return, refresh, refuel.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality. Hello Garage.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Our adventures always start at Clark's Pump & Shop.
Clark's Pump & Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Kids deserve the space to grow, to play, to explore. And if they get sick or hurt, they deserve a hospital devoted to them. This is our promise, the most advanced care possible, with doctors, nurses, therapists, and surgeons who specialize in getting kids back to simply being kids again. We are UK Healthcare's Kentucky Children's Hospital. And for us, the power of advanced medicine is more than saving lives. It's saving lifetimes.
Is your garage a total nightmare? It's time to live the dream with Hello Garage. Imagine pulling into your garage with a beautiful durable floor coating, super strong customized storage and organization. We're talking a total garage makeover, all in just about a day, and all from Hello Garage. Call Hello Garage today for your free estimate and make your dream garage a reality. Hello Garage.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and app, snap, deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Don't forget to pack 5 pairs of clean underwear.
Okay, Mom. What's wrong with these? I think we're gonna need a bigger suitcase.
This is a Mingy moment.
Prep Spin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Hallway Feeds. Atkinson, Sims, and Commode, PLLC. Axia Women's Health, Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Jimmy's Kentucky Roadshow. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI. New South Professional Wrestling. Rafferty's. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics. Hello Garage of Central Kentucky. And by the Scholastic Ball Report, celebrating 20 years on TV.
Welcome back to Lexington Catholic Ming Beef Jerky Game of the Week here at the Lexington Catholic High School. The score, as you can see, 20-7 favor of Boyle County. Catholic had very little offense until the last drive and did a wonderful job driving down the field for the score to make it 20-7. We'll cover these statistics of the first half in just a few minutes. First of all, I would like to do the UFOs of the unheralded football overachievers. Now, what we do is we contact the coaches a week before the game, and I ask them to give me the name and some information on somebody in their program. It could be anybody that does special things for the program but gets very little credit for what they do. We call this person or persons the UFO, the unheralded football overachiever. For Boyle County, the UFO unheralded football achiever, Coach Haddock's named Nikki Boyd as the Rebels' unheralded football overachiever. Nikki is a senior manager on the football team. Coach Haddock says that she helps set up and take down practice every day. She also takes care of the helmets and organizes the equipment room. She is more than willing to do any other tasks for the coaching staff that coaching staff needs done. She's one of those people that absolutely coaches need. The managers, and especially maybe a manager who's a little older, a senior or so on, that knows exactly what the coach is thinking ahead of time because they've done it before. So Nikki Boyd is the Rebels' unheralded football overachiever. Now, I will have to add this little addendum. Coach Haddock says to me, and this is his quote, not mine, that the only negative thing about Nikki Boyd is that she is a huge Tennessee football fan. Go Big Orange. Way to go, Nikki. All right, you're going to make some enemies here, but that's all right. Unheralded football overachiever. As far as Lexington Catholic goes, Coach Bathiani was quite busy and didn't send me a name, but I talked to one of his assistant coaches before the game, and someone I want to mention. I tried to get him in here for a little interview in halftime, but obviously, being a Lexington Catholic assistant coach, he'd be quite busy, and that's Zach West. Zach West, you know him as a football player for the University of Kentucky, but I know him as an offensive tackle and defensive tackle for Lexington Christian Academy years ago in the 2008, 2006, 7, 8 season, a state championship team there. Zach is one of the most impressive people I've ever met. He's a wonderful offensive football player and an offensive football mind. He's a leader on the football team. He played center for Lexington Christian. I know he played some tackle early. Just an outstanding young man, a good student, and a tremendous football player. But the thing I like most about him is he's one of those guys that shows true Christian spirit. He really cares about the kids. If I was a coach, and especially I know Coach Bathiani, Zach is volunteering. What a perfect volunteer he would be, because not only is he a good football coach, but he's a good person, and he really can help with your football team. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to go over a rule, and we're going to try to be as simple as we can. Now, I have decided that instead of just quoting rules by saying A and A1 caught the ball and AB made the tackle, or B1 made the tackle, I want to just do it a little bit different to make it a little easier to understand. So, those of you watching here, we're going to talk about a safety rule. Now, this is the way we're going to do it. We're going to do it in the form of a story, in the form of a situation. So we're going to say this. Lexington Catholic is in a tough defensive battle with the guys from Bad Guys High School. The score is 7-6 with the Bad Guys in the lead. Lexington Catholic has matriculated down the field and is on the Bad Guys' 9-yard line, 3rd and goal. The clock stopped with 5 seconds to go in regulation because of an incomplete pass. Now it's 3rd and goal. Wasik drops back and throws a pass that is intercepted in the end zone. The Bad Guy defensive back that intercepted the ball runs the ball out of the end zone and is tackled on the 10-yard line. But the game ain't over because one of the Bad Guys players clipped a Knights player in the end zone during the run back. The official throws the flag and calls the clip. Now, you know this. The result of that play is a safety. And the reason it's a safety is because the clip was in the end zone. You can't penalize anything in the end zone. There's no yardage you can penalize. So that gives a safety. So that means that the Knights get 2 points and they win this game as the clock runs out 8-7. Now, here's a little trick. If the same situation occurred at the end of the first or the third quarter, the teams would then change ends of the field because the quarter changed, and the Bad Guys would have to kick from the 20-yard line to the Knights. So in any other case, it would be a normal safety rule. But in this case, because there was a clip in the end zone, then the Knights would win 8-7. Now, here's another thing. Here's a little key. All those of you that know a lot about football, what was the mistake that the defensive back made? First of all, you intercept the ball in the end zone and the game is won with no time on the clock. You don't run it out. You go down right there. And when you do that, your team automatically wins the game. So the Bad Guys lose on a mistake by a defensive player. All right, we're back. Let's talk about these statistics a little bit. Again, the score 20-7 in favor of Boyle as the third quarter will begin shortly. Passing, let's look at Boyle County. Sage Dawson, 5 for 5 for 87 yards and a touchdown. The longest play was a 38-yard, wasn't a touchdown, 38-yard play. Rushing, Montavian Quisenberry, the superstar running back, 4 carries, 74 yards. The longest was 55 yards.
That was a touchdown.
And a touchdown for sure. Avery Bodner, 7 for 18, 7 carries, 18 yards, and a touchdown also. Sage Dawson ran the ball a lot, 5 carries for 17 yards. And then Brock Driver, 1 carry for 6 yards. Receptions, Montavious Quisenberry has 3 for 42 yards. Look how balanced this is, Gary. 3 for 42 yards.
2 for 45. That's
2
Tartar.
For 45, Tartar.
And a touchdown. And that was because he's 6'4". He goes over top everybody.
He did, and that's what made the catch.
Wasik, 7 for 9, 62 yards. That's good passing, too. 9 carries, 28 yards, and a touchdown run. Walker Hall 6 for 11 yards, and the receiving Sam Clements 3 for 23. Max DeGraff only has 1 catch for 3 yards. Of course, he did pick up the first down.
Right, and then normally one of the strengths of Catholic's team is that they balance those receivers a lot. McGrath makes big plays, but other people, Dawson and so on.
But I tell you, Boyle's made a concerted effort to not let DeGraff beat him in this game, and they've held in check so far.
They have, and I think Wasik has been the key, too, on that last drive. I think Wasik took over the leadership role. You mentioned it before. Running hard, too. When he's running the ball, he escapes the pocket. Little spin, little dipsy doodle on the goal line to score. Just an excellent job.
That's the best he's ran the ball in the games we've seen all year, number 7. As Boyle County said, he's not the biggest quarterback, but he stands in the pocket and he delivers, doesn't he? 7 for 9. But let's see what happens here in the second half. We'll step out on the prep spin, come back with the second half. Minky Bitchurker Game of the Week presented by UK Sports Medicine.
You're dealing with a sports injury. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by US News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
I can't.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Welcome back. Here we are back at Lexington Catholic High School for the second half of this football game, 20-7 in favor of Boyle County. Before this starts, Gary, I got a special shout out.
Okay.
Someone you know. Morgan Alexander is watching us on YouTube tonight, watching Prep Spin. Morgan Alexander is a tremendous football fan, an excellent statistician, especially when it has to do with Dunbar, football, basketball, baseball, field hockey, tiddlywinks, whatever. Morgan knows about it.
And he's an avid viewer of the Scholastic Ball Report.
That's right. Morgan's involved in just about everything. He also plays baseball on the Miracle League team, that program that I work with. So, hello, Morgan, and I'm glad you're watching, and keep up the good work, buddy. Cheer these Knights on. I suppose you're a Knights fan.
Well, it's Boyle County and Lexcath. Boyle County jumped out 20-0. Lexcath finally put a score on the scoreboard late in the first half.
Did a really nice job of driving the ball. Hopefully that'll carry over with them. We could have a game going here.
So here's Andrew set to kick off, and he's going to kick it short, and it'll be Morin at the 15, 20, 25. He's at the closer to 30-yard line. It's the best position that they've had the ball at the 30 since they started tonight. Here comes Jackson Wasik, 18 touchdown passes, 1,400 yards coming into this game. And Wasik trying to add to that here in the second half. He did not throw any touchdowns in the first half.
He's been doing an extremely good job this year. Gary, what kind of an advantage is it to drive the ball down, get the momentum, score, and then receive in the second half?
A very big advantage. And Cannon Mackley's come in at left tackle. And they got Walker Hall in the backfield with Wasik. And fake, now looking to throw. And it's caught and down to the 48-yard line. What a nice play by Corbin Perry, who caught the ball. And that's a nice look at this play, Coach. He goes in motion, and then Watson catches him.
Yeah, that's like it's a really interesting play because that's a good call from the sideline. He fakes the pitch, runs the guy down the field deep, and backs that corner off, and then the other player follows him and gets the pass. I like that.
Walker Hall, left side, trying to stiff arm a man. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, and there to push him out was Bodner.
Yeah, I think Walker, watch this. I think this is probably first mistake. He should have squared his shoulders and gone straight upfield there.
You're right.
It's very difficult to outrun these guys on the side. They're too well coached on the edge.
Got about 2 yards, second down at the 47-yard line, 2nd and 8. 11:40 to go in the third quarter. Boyle County 20, Catholic 7. Catholic has the ball here to start the second half. Wasik waiting for them. Snap, sits back in the pocket, and Seismer's going to sack him for his third sack of the season.
Yeah, and he threw him down. I think he might be hurt a little bit there. At least had the wind knocked out of him. Just threw him down. That's one heck of a football player, Gary. Look at this. Strength, power. Well-coached football team.
Lost about 4 yards. It's third down and 13 back at the 48-yard line. 11:05 to go in the third quarter.
The Knights are comfortable when it's 3rd, 7, 3rd and 5 or less. When they get back here 3rd and 14, I mean, they're in the huddle way too long. There's just too much decision-making here.
Third down, Wasik, triple receivers to the top. Long, here's a snap, rolling to the right, being chased, throws it, and it is intercepted. Did he get the ball? Yes, I think he did.
He tiptoed on the sideline, and we could get another look at that to take a look at his feet, but the official was right there, so he should have thrown that one out.
I know you got for 23, Coach.
He stepped out. 23 is Will Alexander, the 6-foot senior. Yeah, that was so close. I mean, we couldn't call that from here, but it looks like his toes were so close to that sideline.
So it's going to be first down.
Take a look at this stack. They run a 11-player stack, and then at the last second, they're going to break into their formation. Hopefully catch Catholic out of confusion a little bit. Trips on this side.
Dawson gives a Quisenberry. He's got some room, cuts it back, and then tackled from behind by Bennington. But he got the first down to the 46 of Catholic.
Yeah. Bennington, there's no quitting Bennington. He's caught 3 or 4 people from behind here. He gets pinned inside though.
First down at the 46 at their Catholic, had the opening drive, and then they threw an interception. Pass over left side, and immediate hit on Keenan Stewart, and the hit was made by Max Bertrand.
Bertrand come up and hit you. He does. Watch this replay. He just accelerates, takes that step back, reads it, and comes up hard. Bam.
Yep.
Nice tackle. Little pressure also up there by Bennington to, pin him in a little bit.
Second down and 10, 9:42 to go in the ball in the third quarter of this high school game. Boyle 20, Lexington 7. Lexington, and there's a give inside, and the ball carrier is still running, and he takes it down to the 37.
That's that other back, that big guy.
Yeah, it's Bodner.
Bodner, yeah. Bowden does a good job. He's 5'11", but 175 pounds. Muscular dude. Look at this. This is trips on this side now.
Dawson gives a boner. He's got the first down the 34-yard line. First down for Avery Bodner.
Good job. Good job. We have a little action going on outside our little booth there, so we're hearing some things that aren't the.
First down and 10 at the 30, and back to pass is Dawson, and it's going to be caught.
This kid is amazing,
and that's going to be Tarter.
You said this before, Gary. He gets up and catches the ball. I mean, he's 6'4", but I bet he looks more like 6'6" out there.
Yeah, he's a big target. 6'4", 180.
He finds him.
190 in the senior. Here's a give down inside, and Boulder gets good yardage, taken down, and there to get him was Bennett Williams.
Yeah, okay. Catholic's had some trouble with this formation. They do trips into the boundary, and run away from it. And Catholic kind of shifts over to the strength side and leaves a gap there on the wide side of the field.
So it's going to be 2nd and 5, the 18-yard line. Catholic jump, but nobody encroached.
Yeah. Weak side again.
Stone, the ball carrier.
Stone runs hard. You know, Christenberry's their strong back, but Stone runs pretty hard too. Again, they're attacking the weak side, and when we mean by weak, we don't mean physically weak. We mean it's where there's one less offensive player on that side. So the side is weak compared to the strength of the other side.
3rd and about 2 at the 16-yard line. Stone lines up to the right side. Sage Dawson gives now left side driver, and he's got the first down.
Okay, here's the deal. Run that, if you can run that back. Watch on the left side. The offensive player is just turning out on the edge man for the Knights. And when he does, that just leaves that gap in there. So 56 for, let's see. Yeah, 56 for Boyle is just really controlling it out there.
Kenny Mackley made the tackle for Catholic. Dawson gives inside, and it's Quisenberry. It's going to be tackled at about the 8-yard line.
Offensive line for Boyle's controlling the line of scrimmage now. Catholic needs a big play, a big stop here, one way or another. Force a field goal if you have to, but they need a big stop.
Dalton Stone is in the backfield again. There is number 29 with Sage Dawson, double tights.
Excited.
They give the Stone, and he is going to be upended. Good play by Clements.
Clements did a nice job of penetrating and making that tackle. Really nice job. Watch him. Coming from the outside. Bam, sneaks through the little gap there. There's an opening and makes the tackle. Nice job. That helped right there. Get some confidence in your defense and watch the pass to the big tall guy.
3rd and 5. Dawson and Sage Dawson and Dalton Stone in the back. Dalton shifts to the left. And Sage Dawson runs to the left. He's hit and stopped. And let's see what, and nice play turned in there by Corbin Perry.
Corbin Perry, really nice job of putting a stop to him.
So it's 4th down. See what they're going to do. Are they going to kick a field goal? Looks like they're going for it.
They're going for it for sure.
It's a big play in this ball game, Coach. If Catholic stops them, then they can turn the momentum back toward the Knights. 4th and 4.
Shifting over, unbalanced left.
Long count. Dawson trying to draw him offside.
Good job by Catholic.
And now they're going to call a timeout.
A lot of discipline there by Catholic on that.
Timeout with 4:48 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 20-7. Boyle County on top of Catholic. The Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week presented by UK Sports Medicine.
Gary, let me ask you something real quick. We got a little time here. Tell me a little bit about Scholastic Ball Report.
This Sunday at noon on the we had Lafayette coach. They do some good work in the community. We got good team members from Lafayette and John Lawson, their coach, on. They do a tremendous job. We had 2 scholar athletes, Sarah O'Shea, who just set a record, a state record in cross country, and we got a young girl from Sayre Golf to us on the show. The Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon on CWKYT.
It's going to be a good show. All right, here we go. This is big time here. This could hinge on whether or not Catholic makes a comeback in this game right here.
You're right. I was thinking the same thing. Wideouts to the near side, triple receivers. Dawson goes to Quisenberry. Takes it himself, cuts it back, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Just ran through
Quisenberry out of the pistol formation.
Yeah, it looked like they had it covered, too. They ran the unbalanced line again, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, unbalanced and pounded in there. Can you run that back, if possible, and freeze it on the line of scrimmage? Well, never mind, because we have to see this. Is this the play?
Yeah, there's the play.
There you go.
Yeah, just.
And here comes the kick.
This is important, too. Almost blocked that one.
Extra point is up and good. 27-7, 4:42 in the third quarter. And back to your point, Coach.
Yeah, they were an unbalanced line, and I wanted to see it frozen just to see if there was any kind of shift or coverage by Lexington Catholic. It looked like what they're doing a lot. Boyle County, the Rebels in this game, are doing a lot of running to the weak side. Even when they're unbalanced, they give them strong, unbalanced left and run back to the weak side. So when you do that, there's got to be gap coverage. The defense has to make sure that someone's in charge of each of the gaps there. Double teams will happen. A lot of times you want to prevent the offensive linemen to get downfield and picking on the linebackers. But again, I think Catholic probably had the right defense, Gary. I just think Quisenberry ran through the tackles.
Well, the last time Catholic had the ball, they threw an interception, and Will Alexander picked it off, and he kind of tightrope the sideline over there.
That was a big thing.
Only the 4th interception that Wasik's thrown this year.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing, actually. And he's a really good quarterback, but they've got to figure out a way to get the ball to the ground.
Cole Anders, you're right. I mean, he leads the state in receiving. Hasn't really seen the ball tonight. Here's a kick by Cole Andrews. Max Morin takes, fumbles, picks it up, 10, 15, and he takes it up to 20-yard line. Max Morin with the return.
And Catholic has an opportunity here. Aaron?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
We're going to fix the stat machine here real quick. Gary and I have our hands full, so our producer, Aaron Rose, is going to step up here and touch a button and hopefully get it to work. All right.
Magic fingers.
Yeah, we love it. We love it.
4:35 to go in the third quarter, and Catholic down 20. And, Coach, they really got to get it going on this series.
They absolutely do. It's just one of those things where they can get back in the game. They have to get to the point where they can pull out a win if possible.
Fake now. Wasik throws it over, and Perry to the nice job of Perry up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he was in a situation where he was going to dance the sideline and maybe get some extra yardage, but one of the Boyle County players come up behind number 20 and gave him a little shove from behind Brock Driver and knocked him out of bounds. Driver's had a good game for sure.
Coach says, I got a big Subway. What am I supposed to do with it? You're supposed Yeah, I am. I'm starving. But thank you, King.
Thank you, sir, for sure.
Wasik back to pass. Throws it out to Hall, and he dives and catches it.
That was tough.
That's going to be at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that looked like a wounded duck there. I think it was one time, probably the only time this year where I've seen a ball wobble on Wasik. Kind of maybe didn't have the grip he needed on the ball or something.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen normally.
So 4:05 to go in the third quarter, and Boyle County, boy, they're looking impressive, aren't they?
They're looking like a good football team and look like one of the better teams in the state, for sure.
Regardless of class. Wasick, Hall to the right in the backfield. And somebody shifted, I think.
65.
Yeah, 65. That's big. Cooper Brummett jumped off sides.
Yeah, Brummett jumped off sides. He stepped in and then just took a step forward, and the linesman caught him.
Had to make it 2nd and 7. A more manageable situation than 2nd and 12.
Yeah, they just need to get these. They had a great drive at the end of the first half. Just pounded the ball down the field.
Got to get back to that mojo, don't they?
Yes, sir.
3:35 to go in the third. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan. King of Stream. There's Wasick.
Nice.
Throws to DeGraff. He's hit hard.
There we go.
Got the first down up near the 50, and he was hit by Quisenberry and company. Second catch tonight for DeGraff. He has 2 catches.
Yeah, they're going to – I think at Lexington Catholic, the coaches up top are going to see something there. They look like they might be setting up a little takeoff route, a little down and deep route.
Yeah.
Using McGrath as a decoy on it.
DeGraff, Max DeGraff.
Mm-hmm.
First down near the midfield stripe. Parrish. Here's a give to Walker Hall, breaking tackles. Good job. Pick up about 4 or 5 yards of Walker Hall. He is stopped there by, looks like Stone got him. And 44 came up and got him. That's J.C. Crow.
Yeah, Crow did. And, again, I was looking downfield at, looks like, let's see, 74? Nice job of getting downfield and blocking.
74's Wyatt Minyard.
Minyard, yeah. Nice job, Minyard.
Wasick back to pass. He's got some time. He's going to tuck it. And he's hit and slammed down at the 42-yard line. And Kenny Mackley helping his quarterback up and telling him 62.
Yeah.
62 was really going after him, wasn't he?
Yeah, 62 was going after him. That was Clem. And Mackley, watch this. Mackley, he thinks like he's loading hay. You know, he's going to pick him up and throw him in the hay wagon. Get out of here.
Yeah. Third and about a yard.
He load him in the hay wagon.
A minute 35 to go in the third, and this Catholic's running against the clock now. It's getting late in the third, and they're down by 3 scores.
Yeah, they just got to keep these drives going. That's all.
Wasick takes a snap, gives to Walker Hall. First down.
Nice.
Hall's got it to the 40-yard line. There's that tackling by Boyle County, and I tell you, Crow got in there again. And who's 62 for?
Yeah, 62 again was in there, and that's Clem. No, Clem. He's having a good game. Hey, the one thing about Boyle County, the Rebels, that they've always prided themselves on is how they get to the ball. They all come to the ball. They want 11 hats on or near the football when the ball's run.
Wasick with Hall to his left, first down at the 40. Wasick back in the pocket. Throws a deep downfield, and it's going to be Foster, and that should be interference.
Yeah, that's interference.
Pass interference, and it's going to go against Alexander.
Yeah, I think Alexander just tried to keep him from getting to the ball, and it's played it a little tight. Nice throw by Wasick, though. Yeah, you can't do that. There's not face guarding anymore, but you can't take your arm and hit the guy and knock him away from the ball. So that's an important penalty for Catholic. They've got an opportunity here.
Put it at the 25 of Boyle. You're right, 43 seconds in the third. Yeah, if they could cut it down to 27-14, Coach, you never know in the fourth quarter what can happen.
Absolutely, that's for sure.
2 early fumbles by Boyle County, and they got them both on the first opening drive of the ball game. 43 seconds in the third. Wasick, Walker all to his left. Wasick back in the pocket, rolling right, looking. Wasick now throws it, and it's going to be caught by Hall, and he bobbled it, but he took it down to the 15-yard line. That's a great catch by Walker Hall. What concentration.
It was. He juggled that ball a little bit. Now watch him here on this. He flares out, and he's looking for the ball right away. He's the check down back on this. Comes back to him right away. Bam, nice ball. Oh, a little bobble, little catch. Nice job.
Put the, like the Ringling Brothers, Barnum Bailey circles.
But I like the fact, get the ball to Walker Hall in the open field. Isolate him on one guy. One guy's not going to tackle him normally.
2nd and a yard. The Graffer's in the backfield. It goes in motion. Sets up to the left. And Wasick throws it over to Graff to the left side. He's tackled. Thrown down by Alexander out of bounds. And Catholic wanted a flag.
No, that was a good tackle.
So we'll go to the 4th quarter, and Catholic will have first down when we come back at the 12-yard line, 1st and 10, and Boyle County leads 27-7. And, Coach, we've got a special message.
Yes, with Kentucky's largest group of sports medicine fellowship-trained physicians, UK Sports Medicine provides a multidisciplinary team to ensure student-athletes receive the best possible care. UK Sports Medicine offers a walk-in clinic at their Turfland location for acute sports injuries Monday through Friday from 7 to 8 a.m. What a benefit that is. You get hurt on Friday night, Saturday morning, you can get in there and get looked at by professionals. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call UK Sports Medicine at 859-218-3131. UK Sports Medicine, trust in advanced medicine. We get you back in the game. Well, Gary, all I can tell you is they've had a good drive at the end of the half and a good drive at the end of the third, end of the third period.
Helped by penalties.
Helped by penalties, but that's part of it. And they've got to get something here for sure.
Let's look at some stats. Wasick, 13 of 16. Coach.
Excellent night. Excellent. But again, look down there at the receptions. We're looking for Max. Let's see.
It's at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, we're just not getting the ball to a couple of the receivers that they need to get to.
He's going to try to get it to Graff, 3 catches. Walker Hall has 3. Clemens has 3. Wasick back in the pocket. Steps up. Wasick looking now, rolls to the left, gets a block, throws it, and it's tipped at the line and almost picked off.
Wow, that was close. That was real close. The only Catholic player near it when it was tipped was number 51, and that's a
lineman.
Yeah, that's a lineman. That's Dane Young.
So it'll be 2nd down at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 10. Well, Catholic needs a touchdown in a worse way.
Yeah, Wasick's not being very successful when he goes one way and cuts all the way back to the other side. Boyle kind of covers their area so well, and they aggressively attack the football on the outside. So,
4th quarter action. Gary Ball with Coach Meehan, Aaron Rose, and the King of Stream, and Joe.
There we go.
Pass to Hall. He can't handle that one. And let's see, it goes over to left side. Hall picks it up.
That was a mistake by the official out there. He should have blown that ball right away. That could have caused a problem. That could have been an injury. That ball was obviously dropped, and he didn't blow that whistle until after the receiver was hit.
Good call, Coach.
Yeah,
you can tell you coached before.
That's a mistake, and I understand officials make those mistakes. The only time you would hold that whistle was if you thought it was a lateral, but that in no way, shape, or form was a lateral.
Right. Should have been incomplete. Yeah. 3rd down and about 13.
Obviously 4 down zones here.
Wasick with triple receivers to the right side. Sends Walker all in motion out that way. Here's a pass coming over to Clement, and he's going to be tackled at the 10-yard line, Sam Clements.
Yeah, that was a slip screen, and they used Walker Hall as Walker Hall is basically a decoy on that. But again,
if he could have got past Ziesmer, he might have scored.
Yeah, but that's hard to do.
Yes, Ziesmer, Division I player going to Kentucky.
Yeah.
They've got some players on this team, don't they? The Catholics got some players.
Yeah, but you can't get past Ziesmer.
DeGraff's been offered by UK. Triple receivers to the right side. Here's a pass over in the corner, and it's going to be a touchdown. What a catch and throw by Hunter Foster, and the 19th touchdown pass of the season for Mr. Jackson Wasick, all 5'8" of him.
That's nice. He threw that ball right over that outside shoulder. There's not a flag on this play, is there?
Should be.
There isn't?
No, there's no flag. What a catch. Quisenberry could have been called for something.
Right. That's what I was wondering. And
so put the points up. There we go. A little late getting them up, but they're up 28. It's going to be 27-13. We're trying to get the extra point.
They're in this game.
Make it 27-14. DeGraff waiting for the long snap. Placement down by Bennington, and DeGraff nails it. 27-14 with 10:37 to go in the ball game. Boyle County on top. We'll be back to Minky Beef Jerky Game of the Week, presented by UK Sports Medicine.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Catholic on a long drive there, again, helped by penalties, but again, that's part of the game. And a nice score at the end, so it is now 27-14. The Knights are in the game. Coach Haddix was giving his defense down the road on the sideline. So
it must have been a penalty because they're kicking off from the 45 of Boyle.
Yeah. I think there was a penalty on that touchdown pass, and they chose to take it on the penalty.
So DeGraff, will this be an onside kick?
No, he'll boot it in the end zone.
27-14. DeGraff, he's going to kick an onside kick, and it's going to roll. And Catholic's trying, and Clements had the ball, but my goodness, did he have possession of it?
Before cheering on the Cats.
Whoa.
Sorry.
No, that ball goes, well, according to rule, it goes back to Boyle County. Because
if Catholic had the ball possession on it, it should go to Catholic.
But they didn't have possession on it.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Muffed, right there, muffed.
And Clements had the ball, then he fumbled it. I thought Clements had it, Coach.
No, he didn't have possession of it. He didn't. He did not have that ball. The ball was loose in his hand the whole time.
So what are they gonna do? Explain this for us, rule maker.
Honestly, I don't know. It should be the first touch should have the ball then. Yeah, and that's what they're going to do. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to place the ball where it was first touched by the receiving team. Now they're confused. Oh, now they're going to call a penalty on it. Here we go.
What'd they call?
That's I don't know. That's their way out, I guess. That I don't have any idea.
Catholic had a golden opportunity, Coach. Clements had the ball.
Oh, I know.
At the 20-yard line, Boyle County will go to work up 27-14. 10:34 to play here at Lexington Catholic High School's Joseph K. Ford Stadium.
Center wasn't on the field.
Dawson gives inside and hard running to the 27-yard line. That's very hard running.
Is that Stone?
Waiting to see. He's still down. and that is Dalton Stone.
Yes, nice job running the football. Had a little help by one of the other players, giving him a little shove, but yes. Also some holding going on they didn't call.
Second down. Throw it out to the left side. It's caught.
Too much cushion.
And it's going to be taken by Alexander to the 32-yard line. First down for Boyle County. 9:54 to go.
Yeah, they're in trouble here if they don't make a stop on this drive. I'm surprised at the cushion. I think Catholic, they can worry a little bit about the height disadvantage, but not the speed disadvantage. They're as fast or faster than Boyle is. Don't back out so far.
Dawson, and boy, nice play turned in, and that's a great play by Lexington Catholic. I believe that was
Kern.
Kern.
Oh, nice play by Kern. He's actually had a really good game. Just quick, just quickness.
2nd and 11. Movement by Catholic, but it gets back. Now Boyle County looking to the sideline. Stone's in the backfield with the quarterback, Dawson. Now he moves him back to the right side, Coach.
Yeah.
So Stone moving a lot. Quisenberry goes in motion. Now he sets up in the backfield. Give the inside to Quisenberry, and he's going to be tackled there by Bennington.
Bennington, nice job, but that still is on. That's just too many yards, Gary, on those carries. It just, you got to hold them to 2 yards, but they're getting 4.
Catholic 14 points in the ball game, and they average about 40 points in the season.
Yeah, they have to make a stop here. Oh, there's the shift. So they've been going to the weak side on this. Let's see if they run back to the right on this one.
Sage Dawson trying to bark them all sides. 3rd down and 5. 38. Dawson throws it over the right side to Quisenberry, and he breaks the tackle, and then he's going to be pulled out of bounds right there at the 36-yard line.
Good step, a good spot by the official. Yep. It's a first down, though. That's what the Knights didn't want to give up there is the first down.
Quisenberry's been offered by Louisville. I'm sure others will come because, Coach, when you look at this young guy, he's only a sophomore. 1st and 10.
Unbalanced left, dark left. I call this dark left because it's not a true unbalanced.
Dawson gives now inside to Stone. He's hit and driven backwards. Tartar was mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, Tartar had some words there, but again, this has been a pretty fair game as far as that goes. We're not seeing that good sport. It's been good sportsmanship throughout.
2nd and 8. In the fourth quarter, 7:10 to go in the ball game. 27-14.
It's only 13 points. I mean, that missed extra point, that blocked extra point would really be. If they would have gotten that ball on that onside kick, could be a whole different situation.
Yep. And Clements had it for a moment.
Nice
Here's
tackle
Dawson going to be tackled by Bennington.
Bennington's all over the place.
Playing nice job from his outside backer. Spencer Bennington. 3rd and 7. So big 3rd down here for Catholic with 6:35 to go. Boyle County has a lead, and they're on the march.
Yeah, they've got to force a punt here. If Boyle County gets 6 yards and it's 4th and 1, they may go for it. But if they can just hold him 5 yards or more.
6:19.
The Rebels are so well coached, though, Gary. They're not making any mistakes.
3rd down, and we're going to have a timeout called, I believe.
Yeah, Boyle call.
Boyle County called a timeout. We'll be back 3rd and 7 when we come back on the Mingy Beach Circuit Game of the Week, presented by UK Sports Medicine.
Before cheering on the Cats at Rep, we always make sure to stop at Clark's Main Street Market for all the essentials. return, refresh, refuel.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality.
Hello Garage. Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center.
Here's third down for Boyle. Sage Dawson. He is going to be, no, it breaks. He almost breaks a tackle, but Daher got him.
Daher got him, man. Daher took a little chance there and did a great job. Just, punched through there. Big play. That was a big play right there.
It's going to be fourth down, and Boyle County obviously going to go for a couple of scores.
They really don't need to. They need to punt it here. They're playing such good defense.
Yeah, they're going to punt it now.
Oh, absolutely.
We thank all of our sponsors, Whitaker Bank, Wygreer Maggard, the BIM Group, Clark's Pump and Shop, Return, Refresh, Refuel, Crown Trophy, Hallway Feeds, and set to punt it is Sage Dawson.
Does everything, doesn't he?
Yep, pretty busy guy.
Ken Osborne says hi, Coach.
And he gets the punt off. It's going to bounce at the 25 and then roll down to about the 23-yard line.
Saying hello to Ken Osborne. Yeah, Ken's a pretty special dude. He's one of my, I'm guessing, one of my Bryan Station people from many years ago.
How do you get the stat thing back? I don't know how to do it. Yeah, no, it's got a mind of its own.
No, it's Kenny's thing's messing up there.
Okay, we got the stats back.
Yep.
All right.
Wasik is 16 of 20, 134, one touchdown. Had a great pass in the corner to Foster. Back to pass. Wasik rolling right. Now it's going to throw it deep.
Got him.
And that's, overthrew. He had a wide open receiver. Wide open was Corbin Perry.
And Corbin Perry can fly, so that would have been 6. There was nothing but grass there.
Corbin Perry upset because he knows he had it.
Yeah, and I think Wasik knows it too. When you see somebody that wide open, you want to lead him, but you want to make sure he catches it. You do not want to overthrow him on that, but that's just way too exciting there.
That is, and Wasik liked to have that one back. So would Perry. Wasik back in the pocket. Those on the left side, diving catch by DeGraff, made it to the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 8 yards. Be third and about 2.
And I'm sure with 4 minutes and 54 seconds left, they're going to go for it on fourth down if they don't make it. Unless they they have to go for it.
So third down at about 1.5 yards. Walker all going in motion. Wasik back in the pocket.
Nice.
It's caught over the middle, and it's going to be a first down for Perry. He wishes the last one that it was thrown his way was a little better pass, but he catches that one and gets the first down up to the 38.
Yeah, he got an important first down on there, so he has to be reasonably happy for that. So,
1st and 10. Wasik back in the pass and throws it down the left side. He's got an open receiver to grab, and he can't make the catch.
I want to see that one too. Again, that could have been. Let's take a real close look at whether this was interference. So far, nothing. A little hand fighting. No.
That's one to grab would like to have back.
Yeah, I think he normally catches.
He usually catches that ball.
Yeah, very good point.
4:16 to go in this game. We have to be thinking about our UK Healthcare Player of the Game after the game, Coach. Let's don't name any players. I've been told you shouldn't talk about the players, but we'll have our Player of the Game after the game.
Well, we'll do it.
Wasik on second down, rolling to the right. He's going to cut back, and Seismer makes him fumble. It's fumbled, and let's see, Catholic get back on. I think they did. Then Catholic,
yes.
Yeah, Catholic popped back on it.
Big lineman, or no, who's
Wasik
that?
got
Wasik
it.
got it. Yeah,
I tell you, he's a tough kid.
he is. He's getting squished from behind and from the front.
But he was able to pounce on the ball. 3:54 to go in the game. It's 3rd down and 10. And, Coach, if Catholic can convert here or get something, they'll probably – but, you know, Boyle County can run the clock out. Catholic has, what, one timeout left?
Yes, one time. Yes, one time out. Yeah, it's 3:36. They're taking way too long to get to play, and this is important. This is one of those situations where you got to be in a hurry here.
Wasik back in the pocket, throws it, and it's caught.
Nice.
First down to the 48-yard line. It's hauled in, and who made the catch there? That's going to be DeGraff.
DeGraff made the catch, and the tackle was on Bodner. Wasik delivers a really nice throw there. Boyle County is keeping everything underneath them. They made that one error, letting the receiver get behind him.
Here's Wasik. Throws it deep down the left side. It's
There
caught by Foster down inside the 10-yard line. I tell you, Foster's
like
money
that.
tonight.
I like that guy.
He is money.
I really do like that guy. He has superb concentration on the ball. Look at this throw, though.
But look at that catch, Coach.
Oh, it's perfect.
I mean, it was a great throw. I'm not saying it wasn't a good, but that was an equally as good catch.
Well, he concentrates.
Wasik passes over the right
nice.
side to Perry to get in. And let's see, they give him a touchdown.
Yes.
Coming back at you.
So they gave him no. Couldn't see the official.
Yeah, good catch.
Yeah.
He got in.
Looked like it just broke the plane, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So 27-20, Coach.
With 2:46 to go.
Catholic, I'm not sure what they're going to kick the extra point because they got one of the best kickers, and the kick is up. I think I might have thought about going for 2 there. It's 27-21, 2:46 to go, Coach. Let's keep it right here.
Now, I'll tell you what, the situation is getting interesting now because are we going to look for an onside kick here for sure?
I'm going to give a shout out real quick to Ken's Autos. Corbin Perry, you saw him get with the touchdown right there. His father, Ronnie, is the guy over at Ken's Autos over in Paris. Check them out. And they got a Tesla on their lot, fellas. You can go over and let it test drive you.
Yeah, but Ken's Autos. Want to thank Clark's Pump and Shop and a new sponsor on the a sponsor here on the network, and a new sponsor of this Classic Ball Report. So, a lot of good things going on, Coach. 27-21. Catholic down. They were down 20-0. They made a really good game out of this.
And if anybody left this game early, they made a big mistake because it got interesting in the second half.
Could you imagine if Catholic had recovered that fumble?
Or caught that long. Well, that was, they scored anyway on that. But you're right. The fumble was a huge thing.
Well, I mean, the onside kick.
The onside kick fumble, yeah. The ball was bouncing around. God.
27-21. Did they try another onside kick, Coach?
I don't know. Are we going to see another hook and ladder?
I don't know. Saw one in 2015, I believe it was. 2015 that Catholic pulled that out over at Boyle. And here's the onside. It rolls, and it's recovered. Is it Catholic getting the ball?
Unless he was out of bounds, yeah.
The officials over there ruling that it wasn't 10 yards. Let's see if they clear it up. That had to be 10 yards.
The official's not sure about
Yeah, they're saying it didn't go 10 yards. It's only at the 49. If it went 10, then Clements could have got it.
Well, it's where he touched it, too, not where he possessed it.
Here it is, Coach. Tell us about it.
All right. No, it didn't go 10 yards. He reached across the 10-yard, that 50-yard stripe and touched the ball, it looked like.
So they get the ball at the 49 of Catholic, 2:45 to play. That was close.
Yes, it was.
Just like the other time Clements had one, he couldn't stay in bounds with it. Dawson Quisenberry hitting the backfield.
Wow. Oh,
and he was hit by a doll here. And then looked like Cannon Mackley and others. Mackley being pulled off there by one of the linemen or somebody.
Yeah, I think one of the Catholic players tried to grab the ball and pull it away. Catholic calls a timeout here.
That's their timeout with 2:40 to play, 27-21. Coach, tell the folks at home how this game got so tight here late.
Well, it got tight because, and I noticed one of the things I mentioned was Coach Haddix over there was really giving his defense down the road. He is not happy with something that's happening. And Wasik is turning this game around with his hustle and his placement of the ball on a couple of these passes. Great catches. Catholic, one of their things, Gary, and you and I have talked about this before, is one of their strengths is they have so many receivers that they can get the ball to.
Yeah, and Pedroci's out tonight.
That's right.
Imagine if Pedroci was playing.
That would have made a big difference.
Because he's a big kid. And listen to this. Wasik, 21-27, 219, 2 touches. Dawson, 9 for 9, Coach, 113 yards and a touchdown. Quisenberry, 10 carries, 105 yards. So here we go, 2nd and 10 for Dawson. Gives to Quisenberry, down to the 47, knocked down by Bennington.
Dives up in there. Catholic called their
second time out.
Probably might be their last time out. I don't know.
So that brings up 3rd down.
Woo. Oh boy, I tell you
big
what,
3rd down here for
big.
And Boyle County at number 1 in the state in 4A, and Catholic number 3. But I think they should be number 2, Coach. Corbin's number 2. I don't think they'd play the schedule Catholic or Boyle have.
No. Yeah,
so
this is
3rd and 8.
I think the difference in this game so far, and I know it's close, so there's not much difference, but the difference in this game so far is that Boyle County, the Rebels, just don't make mistakes. I mean, they're controlling the ball game. They're controlling they don't fumble, and if they do, they get on it themselves. Their running game with Quisenberry has been a factor for sure. But again, man, they're clean. Look at
2:34 to go in the game. It's the play of the game, 3rd down and 8. Catholic trying to get the ball back down 27-21. Sage Dawson takes the carry, hit in the backfield and shoved, and Catholic's going to stop him. Let's see if they force a punt here. Cannon Mackley, I believe, helped. He got cannoned.
Now, that's going to help Catholic. We have a Boyle player down on the field,
Yep. Stop it. It's 4th and 5, Coach. And Boyle thinking, do we want to punt it, pin him down, or the young man is helped off? That is Noah Clem.
And he's been a factor, too. That's a heck of a loss.
Well.
Yes, an excellent player. Okay, so we have 4th and 4. If Boyle County goes for it, they're giving Catholic really good field position if they don't make it. If they punt the ball, Lexington Catholic has not done a good job of throwing the ball. Well, they've done a good job. They have the receivers open and couldn't get the ball to them a couple times. But, yeah, this plays right into Catholic's hands. They could win the game on the very last play of the game.
Still 2:29 to go, and was there a timeout called, Coach, or was there?
I think Catholic must have called a timeout.
So that's their last timeout.
Yeah, they must have, unless they charged the timeout to Boyle inside 2. Well, it's not inside 2 minutes. No.
So Boyle is going for it, 4th down and a long 4.
Watch him try to draw
Quisenberry and Dawson. 4th down. Dawson gets the Quisenberry, and
nice
he's tackled short of the 1st down. I think Catholic got him.
Oh, come on.
Should be Catholic ball.
Yeah, it is Catholic ball right there. Good tackle. We didn't catch who made that tackle, but
there's a replay.
See if we can catch it,
yeah, on the replay, we'll see it.
18.
That was Kern.
Nice job. Way to go.
Good replay, Aaron.
Hey, all you can ask for now is an opportunity, and the Knights have an opportunity.
I don't know if Boyle should have went for it. I think I would have punted.
I would have
the ball.
punted it for sure.
Yeah, they're up 6, only 2 minutes and 23 seconds to play. You would have really pinned Catholic back deep.
They gave him the first down, Gary.
Wasick.
Oh, that's us. Good.
Throws it over to Graff. He's got to catch at 46. He's out of bounds. Ought to stop the clock.
That's a good play right
and
there.
To shove him out of bounds was Gage Feldner.
Yeah, a little out pattern. You know, our clock is not running in here on this clock. I don't know what the time is on the clock itself.
Can we get this set? Wasick back to pass. Throws it deep downfield. It's caught, and it's going to be Clements. Clements, touchdown, Clements.
What a play!
Ties
right
it
there.
up.
Ties it up. Extra point.
Sam Clements on the spot. It's 27-all.
Here's what's the replay here. Nice throw. Another perfect spiral down the field. Beat the zone in the middle. Split the safeties. Nice job. William, how much time is on the clock on the field? Because this doesn't look. This doesn't seem right.
207, that's right.
207's right, Coach.
That's right.
Is it?
207, yeah. Yeah. And here's the critical extra point by Mr. DeGraff. Bennington will hold. Bennington, the key job here is to hold it and put it down. High snap, kick is up, and DeGraff nails it. Catholic takes the lead, 28-27. Lexington Catholic leading Boyle County. We'll be back on the Minky Beef Jerky Game of the Week presented by UK Sports Medicine.
Welcome back. Big drive by the Knights at Lexington Catholic, and they take the lead 28-27 with 2:07 on the clock. And Boyle has at least one timeout, I think maybe two. And, boy, I tell you what, you don't want to give them much time because they can score quickly.
That's right. Don't think you won the game if you're Catholic. Boyle County is a very touted offense with Sage Dawson and Quisenberry and
Carter,
company.
the big target at receiver.
Here's DeGraff. He's going to kick it in the back of the end zone, touchback. That's where it always goes.
That's that adrenaline kick there. That ball was booted. Now we got to play some defense on Catholic side. And
so Wasick, 23 of 29, 278, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's had a great game.
We got to be thinking about the UK Healthcare Player of the Game. We'll keep it. We'll decide that after this game because it's going down to the wire.
It's going down to the wire. I wouldn't even try to pick it out yet.
Nope. And there goes the stat. I don't know what's wrong with this stat monitor. Dawson gives it Quisenberry to the 24, and Dahlhair and company got him, along with Hall, I believe, 54.
I don't know if Boyle has an answer for this defense with a minute and 54 here to get the big score quickly.
Second down. Dawson back in the pocket. He's going to step up.
Fumble.
And he loses the ball, but he lost it. But jumping back on the ball was one of the linemen. That might be the lineman. That's Sam Wade. We know that 62 was injured. He fumbled it. You're right, Coach.
Yeah, he
big break.
I think it hit off the back of one of his own linemen's head and with his hand, and that's why the ball came out.
So Boyle is 6-0, Catholic 5-1, a 1-point loss to Cub Cath, a 5-18, third down and 13 for Dawson. Dawson looking left, he airs it out. Tarter, 6'4" catch, and he's at the 35 with a minute 3 to go, 63 seconds.
Tarter's a weapon. He really
Sure
is.
is. 6'4" weapon.
They don't like to throw. I tell you.
Bennington
that right
made a
now.
nice play, though, Coach.
He did make a nice play. Kept the guy ball from, kept the man in bounds, made the tackle.
Dawson rolls to the right, fires, and it's caught. And that's going to be Stewart. He's going to be shoved out of bounds.
That stops the clock.
44 seconds.
Keep the receivers in front of you. Don't give them the big play, and do everything you can to tackle them inbounds. Boyle County has got to get those out patterns and then maybe break one, kind of split those safeties.
Remember, you don't have Jackson Smith, the place kicker, anymore.
That's right.
He kicked a 53-yarder. It's an 8th grader. We saw that.
We did. We were
middle
covering
school
that game.
championships.
Absolutely.
And he's at Kentucky, but we got a young man named Cole out of Andrews now. Dawson takes the snap, rolls to the left. Here comes pressure, throws it, and it's in there. No, it didn't out of the hands. He had it. He had it picked. John Williamson says, "Oh my God, there's the ball. How can I drop that?"
Let's watch it here. He rolls out, nice pressure. Good job of pressure by 37 for Cal when he just drops the ball.
Look at the sideline, boys.
Oh, I know. Gary, I've never seen anybody like you. You can change words in the middle of a word. You change a whole section right in the middle. You change a word in the middle of a word. And he drops the ball.
3rd down. And I tell you, from the outside, Dahlhair was going to blitz. Now he backs off. 38 seconds to go. 28-27 Catholic.
Crowd is into it.
This crowd is really into this game. It's a big crowd here at Catholic. Dawson takes a snap, throws it right side, and he can't catch it. No catch made by Quisenberry with 33 seconds, and it's 4th down.
4th and 4. And again, they were trying to get another big play, but you got to get a first down here.
Coach, when this game was 20-0, do you think Catholic had a shot?
We talked about that. We said if they could just get a touchdown in the first half, just get something.
And they did.
And they did, right?
Cut it to 20-7.
And then receive the ball in the second half, which always helps you.
4th down.
They need. Oh no, he jumped
Dawson
that time.
wanted some try to jump him off left side.
That should have been a penalty, I think, that time.
Dawson still looking at the sideline, waiting for the snap, and he's going to run it up in there, and he's got the first down. First down is he's knocked down, but 27 seconds he takes to the 47-yard line. They almost got to score a touchdown. I don't know if they got a kicker that can kick the ball through. Cole Dawson Andrews is their kicker coach.
They can't stop the clock. I don't know why. I thought they had a timeout, but
Dawson
yeah.
flag down, and he's going to throw it in. It's going to be caught by Quisenberry, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown.
I think there was motion, though.
Yeah, there might have been. We're waiting 8 seconds to go, and we're going to wait and see what the penalty is. And that would give Boyle the lead. Waiting for the penalty marker. White Campus coming over, and it's going to be
offense.
Yeah, it's going to be motion, I believe.
They got in too big of a hurry, and
just like Kentucky did last week.
Exactly. Quarterback just gets so excited in so much of a hurry.
That goes unnoticed, but Dane Key made a great catch on that play.
Absolutely.
Would have been the winning touchdown, and the snap went off or something too soon. I'm not sure exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened. I think the Levis called for the ball so quickly because he was so excited in so much of a hurry.
Is he going to play tomorrow night?
I'm
He's
guessing
got turf
not.
toe.
I'm guessing not.
So our buddy Kyron Sharon from Somerset will get the start if he doesn't play. 8 seconds. You got to be careful down the middle here.
Yeah, I think
Quisenberry.
they learned their lesson. They're in a prevent defense now.
8 seconds. Pass goes right, and Quisenberry is going to get outside at midfield. 5 seconds, Coach. This might be the last play of the game.
It is. It's going to be the last play of the game.
It's going to end on a Hail Mary.
It's going to end.
Yeah, exactly. They kick a field goal. If they had a player like Jackson Smith, I said that earlier, William. Jackson Smith can nail him. We saw him kick a 53-yarder in the middle school championships.
Okay, it's timeout. Lexington Catholic to get organized here.
But what a ball game here tonight at Catholic, Coach.
So much fun. Just so good. both teams just playing their hearts out there, and they're playing good, clean football. You know, no arguments, no fights, nothing. Just two teams, just heavyweight boxers, just pounding each other.
Coach, you don't know how to change it.
Yeah, I do. I know how. Just refresh it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So we got Sage Dawson, 12 of 14. Look at the Quisenberry, 65 catches, 60 yards.
Look at this prevent.
Second down, 5 seconds. Game on the line here. Sage Dawson, trip receivers left. Back in the pocket. Dawson is going to air it out to the right side and knocked.
Go down, go down,
Bertrand.
go down, go
Bertrand
down.
Coming to the near side. He got it. And Catholic is going to end in an interception. And Max Bertrand picks it off. Catholic wins it 28-27.
What a football game. Well, I'll tell you what, Gary, we've seen some good ones over the years, but this is one of the best.
I think Wasik has to get our star of the game, either him or Hunter Foster.
Wasik for sure. I mean, he's already gotten it once this year, but that performance is just outstanding by Wasik.
Yeah, Wasik, outstanding game, 23 of 29, 278, 3 touchdowns, and he ran a touchdown. He accounted for all 4 touchdowns. Jackson Wasik is our UK Sports Medicine Healthcare star of the game. We'll get him over here in the truck and in the trailer, the Whitaker Bank mobile studio, and we'll talk to him. 28-27, Coach. Doesn't get much better than this ball game.
No, and what does this make of the numbers now as far as these two teams playing?
18-12.
We're getting there. Lexington Catholic's getting there. But again, really big game, big win. Tremendous crowd here. I mean, just what a great night for football and a tremendous crowd.
Catholic wins at 28-27 over Boyle County, the number 1 team in the state. Catholic will probably jump up to number 1 when the rankings come out this next week. 28-27. We'll be back on the Minky Beef Jerky Game of the Week presented by UK Sports Medicine. Hit that refresh, Coach.
Prep Spin would like to thank these amazing partners. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of Prep Spin. UK Healthcare Sports Medicine. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Clark's Pump and Shop, return, refresh, refuel. Hallway Feeds. Atkinson, Sims, and Commode, PLLC. Axia Women's Health, Lexington's Women's Health. The BIM Group. Crown Trophy. Howard Real Estate. Ken's Autos over in Paris. Jimmy's Kentucky Roadshow. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI. New South Professional Wrestling. Rafferty's. White Greer and Maggard Orthodontics. Hello Garage of Central Kentucky. And by the Scholastic Ball Report, celebrating 20 years on TV.
If you're dealing with a sports injury, UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine is here to help you get back on your feet. Ranked as high performing by U.S. News and World Report, the same physicians who take care of UK athletes are here to offer expert sports medicine care for you and your family. UK Healthcare Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine, official healthcare provider for the KHSAA.
I can't.
Have some Mingy.
This is a Mingy moment.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Before cheering on the Cats at Reps, we always make sure to stop at Clark's Main Street Market for all the essentials. Return, refresh, refuel.
Garage a total nightmare? Live the dream with Hello Garage. We're talking flooring, storage, and more, all in just about a day. Call Hello Garage today to make your dream garage makeover a reality. Hello Garage.
Same shoes, same mixer, same computer, same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on
Good evening. My name is Rob Allery. I'm the Director of Outreach and Athletic Training Services at UK Sports Medicine. I'm excited to present this week's UK Sports Medicine Player of the Game.
Other than Jackson Wasick, I tell you, Jackson, you hung in there tonight under a lot of duress. You found your receivers when you had to. You found Sam Clements there at the end of the game. What was it tonight about the pressure from Boyle, but you stood up to that pressure?
First of all, I give all thanks to God. God really helped me this game. Teammates helped me this game. Told me to keep my head up after that pick. And we came back and fought, and we won the game.
Listen, let me tell you something. I know you don't like to do interviews, but you're a tough dude. You really are.
Thank you.
It's amazing. You got hit a few times pretty hard out there. That one time you got up slow, it looked like they pancaked you. They hit you from both front and back.
Yes, sir.
You fumbled it, I think, but one of your own players got on the ball, which is really good. Tell me let's talk a little bit about those linemen, your offensive linemen.
Oh, Don't get me started on them. They're my favorites. I want to take them to Jeff Ruby's one day, but I don't have that money. So.
Maybe your parents help you out.
Yeah. But anyways, we have really good chemistry. Most of us have been together since starting of middle school, so we got that chemistry up, and they really helped us this game.
Well, you might have to take him to Jeff's car wash or something, because I don't know about Jeff Ruby's. Can't afford that. Yeah, they just did a really good job for you. And Gary and I got to tell you something. We're like little kids in here.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, when that comeback, talk a little bit about that comeback.
I was on the sideline. We were, I believe, it was 27-14. We just scored a touchdown, and I told my teammates, we're going to score again. We're going to get this onside kick, and we're going to score again to win the game. And we did. I prayed to God the whole time I was on the sideline, and he helped me.
I want your connection you got with God, because that's working for you. It's working for your team. But, Jackson, let's talk, too, about your defense. Boy, they really stepped up in the second half.
Yes, sir. They were a little slow in the beginning, not like themselves. And they stepped it up in the second half, and it started to look like they were coming back to life. And, last play, they did what they did to get us to win the game.
How did you get Sam Clemens so wide open on that last play?
I don't know. We moved quick, so Boyle didn't get their chance to set up. It was probably a mistake by Boyle, because they left the middle wide open with a linebacker guarding Sam Clemens, and that's just not fair. So
that's not going to work.
And
okay. Let's talk a little. I'm going to hit you with a little negative first, okay? What about that pass you overthrew on the sideline, Donnie?
I don't know. I saw him wide open. I got too excited to throw it deep to him, and
that's
overthrew him, but still locked in.
That's what we said here. We said, "Oh man, your eyeballs probably got that big when you saw how open he was."
Sir.
William, go ahead.
Hey Jackson, I just want to say, look behind you, man. That's a live shot of everybody still on it. You see confetti there and all that good stuff, man. And I know that's got to make you feel proud, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The streak's over.
Yes, sir. 5.5 years.
Yeah.
God, it's over.
And you, by the way, you're wrong. You do a good interview.
Yeah.
Don't you tell me that again, that you can't do a good interview.
Thank you.
But let's talk again about the receiving corps. Hunter Foster, that young man really stepped up for you guys tonight.
He did. He dropped one in the middle, beginning of the game, but got his head focused for that touchdown pass to him, while the person was holding on to him.
Yeah.
Focused to the ball all the way in, caught the touchdown.
I know, that was a terrific catch, Coach. You talked about it.
Right. It was an amazing catch.
Amazing.
He it was like one of those things where he caught it through the arms of the other person.
Yes,
but
sir.
you laid that ball in there pretty well, too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice little spiral. Nice
Thank you.
little shot on
Thank
that
you.
one. Yeah.
Well, Jackson, do you realize what the victory here with Boyle County means for Catholic? Because it means that your RPI will really go up, because you just defeated the number one team in the state. It means if you guys win out, you have home field advantage all the way through the playoffs. This is a huge comeback tonight for Catholic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Glad it happened.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
And listen, Jackson, you got the plaque there. There it is, UK Sports Medicine Player of the Game. Congratulations. We enjoy watching you play. I don't care if you're 5'8", 9", or 6'5", whatever. You're one of the best players in the state. Pound for pound, you might be the best player in the state. You just don't get credit for it. I know you give a lot of credit to God, but I'm going to say you got a lot of talent.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And you got a heart of gold,
yes,
too, buddy.
Big heart.
Since the 6th grade, man.
Yeah, thank you, Jackson. You did a great job tonight. Good job.
You can get that signed, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can get your name put on that plaque.
Yes, sir.
Jackson Wasik, our UK Sports Medicine star of the game tonight, and he did a great job. 3 touchdowns. He ran a touchdown. We'll be back and wrap it up here. Catholic wins at 28-27 over Boyle County.
All right, and I just get a photo of the
Our adventures always start at Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
kids deserve the space to grow, to play, to explore. And if they get sick or hurt, they deserve a hospital devoted to them. This is our promise, the most advanced care possible, with doctors, nurses, therapists, and surgeons who specialize in getting kids back to simply being kids again. We are UK Healthcare's Kentucky Children's Hospital. And for us, the power of advanced medicine is more than saving lives, it's saving lifetimes.
We're back where Catholic came from behind. They were down 20-0 first half. They cut it to 27, Coach. They win it 28-27. Catholic goes to 6-1. Boyle drops to 6-1. What a ball game.
It was a great ball game. And like you said during the game, and you also said it when we interviewed Wasik, the RPI, that makes a big difference right now.
Yeah, they are proud. They'll have home field advantage all the way through if they win out. So Lexington Catholic wins at 28-26. I want to thank my teammates tonight. Aaron Rose on the controls, the king of stream, William Warfield, the omnipresent, always here. Thank you, King. And Joe Allen, our crack videographer, did a great job on replays, Coach. That was fantastic.
Tremendous job on replays tonight. The Prep Spin is a special media. One of the reasons football-wise is the replays.
Exactly. 28-27, Catholic wins it over Boyle. And join us next week for another big game on the Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week, presented by UK Sports Medicine.